Hey everybody, Invisiblekatana here, doing an unboxing for the Sonic Mania Collector's Edition. Normally I would do an unboxing where I'm actually in the video, you see more than just my hands, but obviously this thing is freaking huge, like, it's ridiculous, so I was like, I don't know how I could possibly film myself and this without having someone else, like, actually control the camera, so it'll just be my hands for this video, but I had to show this off. I just got it today because even though I pre-ordered it, for whatever reason, the way it was all set up, I didn't get it until today, unfortunately, which is Friday for me, so this video probably won't come out till Saturday or Sunday, depending on how things go tomorrow. But finally picked it up. I didn't realize how big it was. I know what's in here and everything like that is even on the box. I know everything that's in here, and you probably do as well. But just when I got it, I was just like, man, that's just bigger than I was expecting. So it's super awesome. I love this image, of course, old school. Sonic makes me think of Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I love that. Has welcome to the next level here on the side, so that's definitely interesting. Like I just like the way they have it like that, where it's like welcome isn't even completed on the same on the same level. So I think that's kind of cool, is like just making it sort of old school a little bit, so I like that. Of course, on the back here we have 2D Sonic is back, a brand new adventure. Play as Sonic, Tails, Knuckles as you race through all new zones and fully reimagined classics, each filled with exciting surprises and powerful bosses. Harness Sonic's new drop dash, Tails' flight, and Knuckles' climbing abilities to overcome the evil Dr. Eggman's robots. Gorgeous pixel graphics, all new experience celebrates the best of classic Sonic, pushing the envelope forward with stunning 60 frames per second. I hope it's actually 60 frames on the PS4, because that's a thing that always happens to me. I would assume it is, because it's 2D Sonic, so that should be easy enough to pull off, I would hope. But stunning 60 frames per second gameplay and pixel perfect physics, and then welcome to the next level. Developed by Christian Whitehead, Headcanon, and Pagoda West Games in collaboration with Sega, this collector's edition of Sonic Mania is highly limited and comes with a 12-inch Sonic statue, a cast game cartridge with a golden ring, a metallic collector's card, and the download code for the game, of course. And then, naturally, here's just everything that's in it. So we got the box, the statue, I believe this is the card with the code on it, and then it's like just a little golden ring. So obviously, I'll be pulling all that stuff out. I already took the tape off the top because there's no point in adding all that stuff into the video itself. So we'll pull it out of this box. Actually, I'm going to put this on the floor because there's a box in a box. So I'll do this. Shimmy it on out of here. And also, I'll be adding some extra footage in here. There we go. So you have some better angles of some of this stuff. Man, this is actually kind of tough to get on. I'm going to have to do it sideways. Thought I could just shift it off the top, but that is not the case. There we are. Alright, so that is pretty cool. So we got a little slip cover box. Now we have the actual big box. Same image on the front. Same thing. It's literally the same all the way around, except this side is just a picture of Sonic instead of showing what's going to be inside the box. The box actually opens up this way, which I think is kind of cool. So that's interesting for sure. I got stuff pulling off and everything. So this is my code. Yes, it is. So I'll shift that off to the side there. So that's what it looks like with the plastic on it and everything once you open it right up. So obviously we're going to flip this bad boy out. Have a good time. So for me, I got mine at, oh, nice. I got mine at Walmart. You guys can still pick them up. They have like a weird thing going where for whatever reason you can pre-order it and it comes out in like September or something insane like that. So if you're still looking for this version, there you go. You can get that. These out. So I'm just pulling everything out all at one time just so we have it here. But of course, main thing, we got Sonic. I don't know if batteries are included, so let's see. No, batteries are not in there. So I'll get some of that later, and I'll probably like throw that in at the end or something like that. But obviously we have, like a Sega Genesis and everything. I'll do a little bit closer so you guys can check it out there. And obviously I'll get some B-roll later, so there'll be even better footage than me just kind of rotating it like this. But I like this. This is definitely awesome. It's very lightweight. It's actually insanely lightweight. It's super thin. Like what they made it out of, it's like completely hollow and stuff like that. But it's cool. Excuse me, for anyone who doesn't know, the on-off switch, what I was pushing where I was like, I don't know if they're buttons or not, it does have like the Sega startup sound. There's a little light right here that says, power on and stuff, so that's actually kind of cool. This is nice though. I like this image. It has like the little speakers action right here to do the Sega startup noise. Got knobs here and stuff like that for the game, which is actually cool, little volume thing. So Sega Genesis, Sonic on top. So that's definitely cool. And like I said, I'll have some more footage. I'll throw that in there as well. Then we have the Collector's Sonic Mania cartridge, which I think is actually very nice. I love this. So that's very cool. Sonic Mania right there on top. Naturally, it's got, you know, the little cartridges and stuff on the bottom. The I forgot what they're actually called, but the little circuit pieces for the actual cartridge itself. And then, boom, you got a golden ring on the inside. And you can take this out, actually. And, oh, okay, this ring is actually fairly solid. I was thinking, just because, you know, this is sort of hollow and everything, I thought this would be the same, but this is actually a fairly solid piece. So you can probably hear that a little bit. So that's definitely solid. I'm sure it's not actual, you know, solid gold ring. It's just, you know, whatever, plated gold. But that's nice. I like that it has like a decent amount of weight to it. I love the fact that it comes in a cartridge, and it's not simple. Like, you know, I could probably shake it a bit, yeah, like that. But, you know, it doesn't pop out like after. Well, I'm sure if I keep doing it, it'll get looser and looser. But if you just hold it like this, it won't just pop out on you. So you can actually look at it, you know, in this form, and that's kind of cool. And then you can kind of shake it, and then boom, you got your ring out. So I think that's kind of cool that it actually does stay. It doesn't just, you know, pop out when you put it down. So that's very nice. And then of course we have the Sonic Mania metallic card. I like this. This is very cool. This kind of just shows off the art. You know, we got Sonic, naturally is the main character. He's by himself, and then we have our two other playable characters with Sonic, you know, Tails and Knuckles. So definitely like that. That's very cool. Simple metallic card, nice thin metal, so you could easily snap this if you wanted to. It is metallic, but it's very thin. So you could snap it if you wanted to. And this is just simple. This is really just a metallic card. It's basically just like a cool little art card. But I like it. I think it looks very cool. So definitely enjoy that. It's a simple little thing you can have on you. If for whatever reason you want to have something always nerdy on you in your pocket, you can have a Sonic Mania metallic card just because you're that much of a nerd. You can. Or you can actually just set it up somewhere. But that is pretty much it. It's, you know, very simple. Obviously, all of this is, you know, really simple, but I'll have all the other footage already thrown in there. But I like it. I think this is actually very cool. Like I said, I'm going to get the batteries. Hopefully it's AA because I got a bunch of those. If not, then I'll have to figure something out. This might come out even later if I have to go buy other batteries. But it's really cool. I like this for sure. It's very simple. Like I said, it's super, super lightweight. It's much lighter than I really would have anticipated. But I still like it. I think it's really well done. Obviously, you know, classic Sonic. Get it where he's actually looking at you guys. So, I'd say that's really cool. I think it's really good, and of course it has the classic Sega startup sound, so I'm looking forward to hearing that. The cartridge, I think, is actually very cool. And then, of course, we have, you know, the metallic card, just to have a cool metallic card. And actually, if you want to keep the box like most nerds do, myself included, you have, you know, you still have your special box. So I'll probably keep this and maybe toss the plastic one, just because it has all the same stuff except for the fact that, like I said, this side does not show what's inside the box, but don't really need to because, you know, I know what's in the box, so it doesn't really matter. So I'll probably end up keeping this at least, and that, of course, that's an easy way. You know how it is in life. You move at some point, you need that box, because otherwise, like, I don't know how, you know, that's just going to be bubble wrap. So I think that's really cool. Of course, I would love to know what you guys think about the Sonic Mania Collector's Edition. I'm really glad I got this. I got mine for, I actually got mine fairly cheap. I got mine for like 40 bucks. The price now is about 60. I think it was always supposed to be 60, but I got like a really good deal on it. But I think it's worth it. I think it's still worth the 60. You know, you get a full figure, even if it's not like, you know, a crazy sort of, well, personally, I think this is a really good figure. I mean, you get, basically it's a $40, it's not even a $40 figure because you get this other stuff. So you have, if I'm remembering right, the game itself is like 20 bucks. So you're paying, you know, 20 for that, and then the other 40, you get a full-size figure that has audio to it, at least the, you know, say the startup sound. You get the cool cartridge plus your golden ring, and then you get a cool, you know, the cool metallic card. So we'd love to know what you guys thought about it, so please put your comments down in the comment section below. Definitely let me know how you guys think this thing compares to other collector's editions for games. And of course, thanks for watching.